Hello YouTube. Well, this morning I'm in the shop playing with this thing. I picked this up last week at a online consignment auction. It was about an hour's drive away. What we have here is a Feterl Rotary screen grain cleaner. I picked it up for $100. I don't have much invested in it. It's got the 1/4-inch screens here. It's got 6 screen sections. The top 3 sections are pretty good. The bottom 3, I need to take these screens off, straighten them out, patch them a little bit. Other than that, I need to mess with the chains there a little bit. Hopefully the motor works, 5-horse electric motor. If it don't, it's not that big a deal because I happen to have another 5-horse electric motor sitting around left over from my barn cleaner. Anyway, so that's good. And of course, the reason this thing caught my eye on the consignment auction and I picked it up really cheap was because my weed control program in my organic soybeans has pretty much been an abysmal failure. So it's going to be miserable combining them, and when I get them combined, they're going to be filthy. So I had a chance to pick this up. So I figured this would probably be a good thing. And I did. I don't know. Organic soybeans are challenging. My hat's off to you guys that do it well. I'm going back to corn next year. And yeah, it wasn't for lack of trying. I spent one session out there pulling weeds for a couple hours, and my arthritic back decided that wasn't a good idea. And I did come up with something else, and I'll show you that here in a second. So yeah, I did build myself a mechanical weed puller to mount on my H. Kind of out of crap I had laying around. Tires off an old lawnmower, used hydraulic motor. And it works. To shut this thing off. Yeah, it did sort of work. It needs a little more refinement, but the trouble is, well, there are 2 problems. I should have had it out there using it about a month before I actually got the thing built, and unfortunately the beans and everything got up too big and got to where I figured I was doing more harm than good with it. And the day I built this, I kind of overdid it, and my arthritic back was unhappy and kind of put me out of commission for a couple days. So here I got a new toy and no way to use it. But anyway, yeah, I'll take that off. I'm going to plant soybeans again, if for no other reason. I have 5 bags of seed left over. So yeah, it's been a little frustrating, and another source of frustration is that I don't have my disc bind back together yet. The machine shop where I took the roll to get fixed is backed up like a lot of other businesses. I stopped in yesterday, and they do have it. The shaft that was welded, the shaft that was screwed up, they do have it welded, but they don't have it turned down yet. So it's kind of frustrating that I've missed several really nice haymaking windows here in the last few weeks and haven't had a way to cut hay, but I guess that's the way it goes. And there are other frustrations too. And yeah, I see one thing I got to contend with. I've got that front tire on the 1486 is flat. But beyond that, I had this on the batwing mower. I ran it for about 10 hours. And the PTO started slipping really bad. It slipped bad enough it wouldn't run the batwing anymore. So I think the clutches are out of my PTO on the 1486. So I have to take that out. The rebuild kit for that isn't so bad. It's like $220 for the clutches and seals and gaskets and stuff. So that's a job I need to do. Need to take that apart. Of course, that means that, of course, I can't run the round baler either. So I guess the 180 Al's Chalmers gets promoted to round baler duty. Okay, I got sidetracked by some off the farm stuff today, but I have been able to spend a couple of hours playing with my grain cleaner here. I've got all the screens off it. I had to take all the screen off because I needed to access these bolts here. Some of the wheels were sticky, so all the wheels that the outside thing rolls on, I took those all off, greased them up, put them back on. I had to center the screen, the outside screen on here, because my sprockets there were out of adjustment. So I've got that. I've got the chain back on, got that adjusted right. I did not get a chain for the back part of that, so I need to do that. Need to get a chain on there. This plug looks like the same plug that goes into my milk hauler plug down at the milk house of the barn, so I should be able to plug it in there. It's been a while since anything's been plugged into that one. The screens, there were 3 screens. There was one big one down to here, and then another one, a little smaller one, to here, and the bottom one was a short one. I don't know, I think I can patch most of them. I'm sure I have some of this 1/4 inch mesh around here somewhere, but I can't lay my hands on it right now. So anyway, that's what I've been up to today. I apologize for not getting a video out last week, but I was just took the long weekend off and went away for a while with my better half, and the rest of the last week I was just kind of working for other people anyway. So hopefully in a few days we can get a disc bind put back together video. I would like to get the rest of my hay made really quickly, but we'll do whatever we can. But anyway, until next time, everyone out there, have a good day.